but I was messed up mentally for all the abuse that they inflicted upon me. But anyway, this angel used to say to me then, he used to say, you're going to be famous one day. You're going to go through a lot of pain and torment and suffering. But when you make it through, you're going to go through the earth giving a quick message of encouragement and hope. And I always used to think it was more of a level of Tupac and Prince Nassim, that sort of hysteria, that sort of amazing grace spread. But my raps are tight anyway. I just feel blessed because my personality is growing now and I'm really accepting love, which is a major key point I think in one's life. And sometimes love may appear to one, and learning from my own family, they can't accept love. When I go there with all this love in my heart, they run miles. But I probably have got pretty fucked up head really, so they probably sense that too. But true state, more time is pure feelings, and they can't handle it. So, but I can handle it now. I can handle a lot of spiritual love, and it breaks a lot of the mental dilemmas people go through in life. It makes things very simple, because love has a language of its own, It is full of wisdom, just that feeling. So the emotions is where love rests itself and fulfills itself all the way through your being. So that's why it's important that the chakra body gets developed through the third eye, which is the colours. Yellow for the belly and your third eye right there. Close your eyes, you'll see yellow. Feel it, emotions wake up. Blue is the healing of the brain. Then you've got the purple part of the brain, which is a higher point of the brain, higher thoughts. Then you've got the gold, which is the final phoenix. The golden when risen from the ashes. Got the red, which is the grounding. Then the orange, sexual chakra. The green, the heart. The aqua blue, which is the chest, the breathing. And the real blue here, the throat, breath in. It all works together, it all flows in. So once you do that, the spirit can fit more. It's more definite, inside the body then, which makes me as a dancer amazing to watch. And my rapping just is so technical, because the spirit and the chakra and the brain and the third eye and the soul is all being developed. Not to mention all my knowledge on this earth, like Confucius to Jesus, to the 12 disciples, to Noah, to Ruth from the Bible. How she took in all those Christians who was getting chased down by the wrong ones. But to command them, all that development is done, from Buddha. Buddha was amazing, a very rich guy, rich prince. He was told as a young boy, had a prophecy in a train, that he was going to become someone very special in the kingdom of the realms. And he did that meditation for I don't know how many weeks, and he saw enlightenment. I've gone through that, and I've done it. I used to levitate in my meditations. I used to leave my body, fly all around the earth. I had Tupac come into my kitchen, hold me, and say I love you. And I was suffering very bad one night. I was 28, and I flew right out of the earth, all the way into the universe. And it was just beautiful. Tupac's come in my dreams and taking me out driving all across Bristol, saying we need rappers, and I've chosen you. He's told me I teach you and you teach the rest. I've emulated his style from when I was 17. I've done everything he's ever wanted me to do. Watched all his movies a quadrillion times each. I've seen him face to face many a time. I felt his brain in me, his spirit in me. So he's sort of become my father now. He said he's adopted me and I'll be dead when I'm 33. And he said the mission will be finished by the time I'm 33 is finished. He said when I make it, a lot of people will laugh at me. But when I go, after I pass away, they'll miss me because they know what sort of force I was. I was for the better of man. I was for the good of everyone, So I'm very, very pleased and quite happy and quite excited actually. I want to tell you some more because I know I'm going to die so I've got my Facebook. I've got rid of the 304 photos I did on that. Got 177 videos I did on that for you lot, dressed as a lady boy, pretty as fuck. If there's anyone I can go out in the world, it'll be me. Well, I do go out with me anyway, because I've got Park, River Phoenix. He's also done the same thing Tupac's done, so use your brains on that one, use your imaginations. Tupac's done a lot more for me than that, by the way. One time I was dancing in my room, and his spirit just flew down, and I saw these two big eyeballs right in front of me, staring at me. When I was 8 years old, I looked out my window, and right there in front of me, there was this being on fire. And he was like the size of a bungle from Rainbow, 2 of them. And he was just a being on fire, he wasn't actually a man or a woman. Just a fire, but shaped as a man, as a big, powerful man. And he had these black eyes and he was staring up at me. There's so much peace involved. I think that was Arvinda. And I've seen Arvinder in the sky as a rainbow, but not the average rainbows, a square rainbow, right at the top of the earth. I've seen lots of spiritual things, because I used to run 1 hour a day for 7 years and weight train for 2 hours a day after that. Walk for 1.5 hours in the morning, 7 o'clock, library for 10 o'clock, 3 hours reading, 3 hours writing, 1.5 hour walk home, then an hour run, then a 2 hour weight training session, then maybe an hour and a half of yoga, and then I would rap for 2 hours, 3 hours every night, all the Tupac albums, for 7 years in a row. That's when Tupac started coming real to me after that. He never let me know he was there until after. I've got so much more to tell you. I just met these fucking beautiful young girls. They're just running up to me everywhere saying, "You're so pretty." And men are coming up to me saying, "You look just like the perfect woman." It's just such a nice feeling. I wish you could see what I'm wearing, because then you'd understand what I'm talking about. Wait, I have to go now. I love you, River Phoenix. Thanks for marrying me. My ringlet.